Hi, welcome to Snory's, a children's bedtime podcast hosted by your Snory godmothers. I'm Marcia Gay Harden, and I love sleep.
And I'm Natalie Peyton. I love sleep too. Thanks for joining us.
Time to settle in, snuggle up, put your head on the pillow, and get ready for your Snory's bedtime ritual. First, we start with mindful talk. One way mindful talk helps us is to remind ourselves to see beyond beauty and outside appearances. You know, inside your heart is where true beauty counts.
That's right, little dreamers. There's an old saying that goes, pretty is as pretty does. That means that when your actions are kind, it shows your inner beauty. When your actions aren't kind, none of you is attractive.
That's true, Snory Godmother Natalie. So snuggle up, kiddos, as we remind you of the value of your individuality through tonight's mindful talk affirmations.
Repeat after your Snory godmother, Marcia. Say it quietly or say it in your mind. But don't just say it, kiddos. Really feel it and experience the energy of the words.
I deserve to shine.
Yes, you do. Shine bright.
I embrace the sweetness of life.
We do too.
I am beautiful inside and out.
Absolutely, kiddos. Love your whole self.
I treat every living creature with compassion and respect.
That's so amazing, because here's your Snory science tip. Did you know that caring for pets will boost your brain power? Having companionship with our pets reduces stress and gives us purpose.
My individuality makes me special.
We're so glad you see that, because in today's heartwarming Snory, Millions of Cats, you will hear about a special kitty whose individuality made its life so much more valuable. The Snory is almost here, kiddos, but first, we want to guide you through a brief grounding exercise so your mind can be open, your body can be still, and you can be ready to hear the Snory. We do this by grounding with your surroundings and focusing on our senses. This grounding is all about you. So first, we want you to start by wrapping your arms around your body and giving yourself a big bear hug. How does that feel? Next, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, notice where you feel your breath. Was it in your nose, your mouth, your belly, your chest? On your next inhale, notice what your breath sounds like. Is it like a gentle breeze in the park? Or maybe it sounds like a strong, powerful wind before a storm. Begin breathing normally, and with your eyes closed, think about what your thoughts look like. As you imagine your thoughts, whether big or small, happy or sad, you can gently guide them, kiddos. One way to do that is by shifting your thoughts to something that makes you very happy, like a smell. Let's think of that happy smell. Maybe it's the smell of your bedroom, or of grass after a fresh rain. It could be your favorite flowers, or maybe it's the smell of the dessert you love. Have you thought of one? Super. I'd like to smell that. Breathe in and out, and gently recall how your dinner tasted. Taking one last deep breath in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Praise yourself for taking the time to get grounded and opening up your imagination so you can enjoy the Snory.
Wanda Hazel Gagg was an American artist and author from Minnesota. She was the oldest of 7 children, and her family was very poor. Some of the townspeople where she lived told Wanda that she should quit high school and get a steady job to help support her family. But Wanda and her mother had a different plan. They wanted Wanda to stay in school so she could finish her high school education, and that is just what she did. After she graduated high school, she wrote this story that you're about to hear, Millions of Cats, which received many awards, and today it is the oldest American children's picture book still in print. Once upon a time, there was a very old man and a very old woman. They lived in a nice, clean house which had flowers all around it, except where the door was. But they couldn't be happy because they were so very lonely. "If only we had a cat," sighed the very old woman. "A cat?" asked the very old man. "Yes, a sweet little fluffy cat," said the very old woman. "I will get you a cat, my dear," said the very old man. And he set out over the hills to look for one. He climbed over the sunny hills. He trudged through the cool valleys. He walked a long, long time, and at last he came to a hill which was quite covered with cats. Cats here, cats there, cats and kittens everywhere. Hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. "Oh!" cried the old man joyfully. "Now I can choose the prettiest cat and take it home with me." So he chose one. It was white. But just as he was about to leave, he saw another one all black and white, and it seemed just as pretty as the first. So he took this one also. But then he saw a fuzzy gray kitten way over here, which was every bit as pretty as the others, so he took it too. And now he saw one way down in a corner, which he thought was too lovely to leave, so he took this too. And just then, over here, the very old man found a kitten which was black and very beautiful. "It would be a shame to leave that one," said the very old man. So he took it. And now over there he saw a cat which had brown and yellow stripes like a baby tiger. "I simply must take it," cried the very old man. And he did. So it happened that every time the old man looked up, he saw another cat which was so pretty he could not bear to leave it. And before he knew it, he had chosen them all. And so he went back over the sunny hills and down through the cool valleys to show all his pretty kittens to the very old woman. It was very funny to see those hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of cats following him. They came to a pond. "Mew, mew, mew, mew. We are thirsty," cried the hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. "Well, here's a great deal of water," said the very old man. Each cat took a sip of water, and the pond was gone. "Mew, mew, mew. Now we are hungry," said the hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. "There's much grass on the hills," said the very old man. Each cat ate a mouthful of grass, and not a blade was left. Pretty soon, the very old woman saw them coming. "My dear," she cried, "what are you doing? I asked for one little cat, and what do I see? Cats here, cats there, cats and kittens everywhere. Hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats. But we can never feed them all," said the very old woman. "They will eat us out of house and home." I never thought of that," said the very old man. "What shall we do?" The very old woman thought for a while, and then she said, "I know. We will let the cats decide which one we should keep." "Oh, yes," said the very old man, and he called to the cats. "Which one of you is the prettiest?" "Mew, I am. I am. Mew, mew. No, I am. No, I am the prettiest. I am. No, I am. Mew, 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 mew. I am. Cried hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of kitty cats, for Each cat thought itself the prettiest. And then they began to quarrel. They hissed and shoved and scratched and clawed each other and made such a great noise that the very old man and the very old woman ran into the house as fast as they could go. They did not like such quarreling. The very old man and the very old woman could hear the cats meowing and hissing outside their home. They peeked out the window and saw such a commotion of flying fur balls that the very old woman declared, "Now that's what I call a cat fight." The very old man shrugged his shoulders and sighed, "I guess I should have known better than to ask a group of cats who's the prettiest." Then, after a while, the noise stopped, and the very old man and the very old woman peeped out of the window to see what had happened. They could not see a single cat. "I think they must have quarreled all the way over the sunny hills, down through the cool valleys, and continued quarreling for a long, long time until at last they must have returned to their home on the hill," said the very old woman. "It's too bad." "But look," said the very old man, and he pointed to a bunch of high grass. In it sat one little frightened kitten. They went out and picked it up. It was thin and scraggly. "Poor little kitty," said the very old woman. "Dear little kitty," said the very old man. "How does it happen that you were not caught up in all the quarreling with all those hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of cats?" I'm just a very homely little cat," said the kitten. "So when you asked who was the prettiest, I didn't say anything, so nobody bothered about me." They took the adorable kitten into the house, where the very old woman gave it a warm bath and brushed its golden fur until it was soft and shiny. The very old man carefully gave the kitty a little haircut, and when the kitty blinked its big green eyes in gratitude, the very old man and very old woman smiled at each other and said, "We shall call this wonderful kitten Hazel, because that's the color of its eyes." Every day they gave Hazel plenty of milk, and soon Hazel grew nice and plump. "And Hazel is a very pretty cat, after all," said the very old woman. "Oh, yes, dear, Hazel's the most beautiful cat in the whole world," said the very old man. "I ought to know, for I've seen hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions and trillions of cats, and not one was as pretty as that one." The end.
Now it's time to calm your body down. All you have to do is allow your body to relax and your mind to rest. Then your brain does all the work for you. Tonight's Calm Your Body Down is a visual relaxation. Let go of any inner talking in your mind and find yourself in the most restful place now for both your body and mind. Now let's imagine a steady flow of starlight traveling through your body, allowing it to relax every part of you. The starlight is warm and trickles up through your toes to your legs, over and around your knees, and the starlight fills up your body, right through your hips. With each bit of starlight, your body is becoming more and more relaxed. And now let the starlight flood to your back and into your stomach, Imagine your starlight washes away any discomfort. It travels to your chest, upper back, your arms, and your hands. Notice a warm relief and stillness in your body and mind. Now the starlight travels through your neck, your throat, your head, and your hair. All you're doing in this moment is being still, listening, and letting this imaginary starlight flow through your body. Bring your awareness back to your body. Take a cleansing breath in through your nose and slowly breathe out through your mouth. And now you've calmed your whole body down on this beautiful night using your warm imaginary starlight to help you peacefully fall asleep. Now gently close your eyes and sleep in peace.
Sweet dreams. Sleep tight and know that everything's going to be all right.